Peace, family. This video is another one for the foundation. For the N.E.R.D G.E.E.K Foundation. Only y'all will get this. Why do I keep targeting the N.E.R.D G.E.E.K Foundation? For starters, let me just say this. I'm kind of tired of playing this race thing. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all need to know how serious this is. I'm tired of playing this race thing. Y'all need to know how serious this is. I don't care if you are melanated or non-melanated. I don't care. You can push information the people need to hear, even if you have it disguised in all of your fairy tales. Push it in a way that people will comprehend when they watch it or when they listen to you. Everybody needs to get on the same page, man. I'm tired of this race. I'm really ready to I honestly want to put you all in a 9-dimensional thinking mind. I really do. But the little steps, step by step, blah, 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 blah. Oh, they got to fight some of their own battles. Oh, they got to do some of this for themselves. They got to do that for themselves. Well, you know what? Before I move on to what I was about to say, I'm going to just say this. You all are lazy and scary. You're not going to fight this fight. You're not going to fight this fight that I am trying to fight for you. You're not going to do it. So I'm just going to keep doing it for you. You're not going to do it. I mean, even as I am encouraging you to do it, and you're slightly like tidbit doing it, like little bitty smecks of little itch-bits of doing it. Sure. But you're not doing enough. You're not. Here's the reality. All of this can end in an hour. Do you see? It can all end in an hour if we wanted to. Imagine this. What if every single person on the planet was all committed 100% to one idea, one goal, getting everything back to normal? Reverse Yakub experiment. You see, don't care if you're black or white. I'm starting not to. I'm just starting not to, because I know what's necessary here, but it's like I only need to focus on the melanated people because, for one, we're the majority of the planet. 2, we're the ones that can actually keep everything safe, everything. 3, when you hear something about a melanated man, an intelligent melanated man being one of the most dangerous men alive, right? Intelligent melanated men are so dangerous. Well, let's not forget, everything they tell you is a straight up lie. It's a straight up lie. It's a lie. An intelligent melanated man, especially an extremely intelligent melanated man, is the safest thing in reality to be around. It's the safest thing in reality to be around. But here's the thing, though. They want all of we to be nothing but what they are. Evil, wrong, incorrect, foul, abnormal. Unhealthy, dangerous. You see. So they tell you things because they don't want you to be safe ever. They don't want you to be happy and free ever. They don't want you to be healthy ever. They don't want you to live in a reality where you can just be okay for a second. You follow what I'm saying? So now I'm just getting to a point where, okay, if the information gets pushed out harder, it'll bring an end to the war faster. Like 8 billion people all focused towards one goal, getting everything back to normal. 8 billion people focused on one goal, getting everything back to normal. The only way this works is if everyone who is alive right now stays that way. The only way soul liberation globally works right now is that everyone who is alive stays that way. No one wants anyone to die at all here. Nobody does. We want dying to stop. An intelligent black man is the safest thing to be around anywhere. Not the most dangerous. But they just tell you he's dangerous because they don't want you to see the black man as anything other than something to step on. So I'm about to make this video for the foundation. The N.E.R.D G.E.E.K Foundation. Belief System Pillar 4 now. 4, not 3 anymore. It's 4. Before the rearrangement, it was Belief System Pillar 3. But now in this rearrangement, it's Belief System Pillar 4. 4 for foundation. 4 corners. The 4 corner spirit prison. So, Belief System 4, this video is going to be targeting you. Why am I targeting you with this? Because it doesn't matter if you are a melanated nerd or geek or a non-melanated nerd geek. If you start pushing information into the world in a way that can help people spiritually reawaken faster, you all have the you all have the ability to expand imagination. You all have the ability to tap into ideas and thoughts that no one else on the planet can tap into. No one else. Just share a story. Share a story that connects with spirit. What is spirit? 4 things. The non-physical parts of everybody, including you, you dork. Which is the non-physical seat of emotions and character, the soul. This video is for the N.E.R.D G.E.E.K Foundation. Why do I keep saying the N.E.R.D G.E.E.K Foundation? I'm about to say a parable involving Vegeta in a moment. That's why. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a big one. But I need to target you with these words in this sequence because I want to encourage you to say more things that'll align people with spirit, that'll align people with the spirit internally. You follow what I'm saying? That'll align people with the true Yeshua. That's what I'm saying these words for. The internal Yeshua God. Yeshua, your Jesus. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is the internal God itself, or at least the power in which gave Yeshua, Yahuwah, Yahweh, his abilities to live through Mary, you see. Meaning the Most High God, itself. You can believe whatever you want, though. Me personally, I don't want to believe that power has a gender. Just me personally, I don't want to believe that because don't forget it's internal. You follow what I'm saying? I don't want to have a woman inside of me, nor, you see where I'm going? So it's just the power. It's just the power. No gender. Just the power that gives life and the abilities to function. It's just the power that gives life and the abilities to function. The true Most High God is just a power that gives life and the abilities to function. The true Most High God gave us our lives and our abilities to function, you see. The true Most High God is our power. What does the word power literally mean? The ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially as a mental faculty or quality like character. What is character? The mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. The mental qualities distinctive to an individual. The moral qualities distinctive to an individual. This is what character is. Let's raise your characters up. Raise your characters up to the N.E.R.D and G.E.E.K Foundation. I don't care if you are a melanated nerd or geek. I don't care if you are a non-melanated nerd or geek. I'm starting not to care, bro. Like the sword. Become the sword. I mean, become the legs, the feet and legs, become the foundation. You all have the capacity to speak your mind in ways that no one else on the planet can. Do you get this? If you all start pushing a certain kind of message in a certain kind of way, the reawakening will happen a heck of a lot more rapidly. Here's an example before I go to the Vegeta example. Somebody just posted a story from the N.E.R.D G.E.E.K culture about Superman facing some kind of xenomorph, whatever you call that thing from the Alien movie. What happened was in the story, it was a what if story. He just posted a short, and Superman got the freaking alien thing latched onto him and put an egg in his body, and he put it inside of Superman's to infect him, put it inside of his body to infect him, and it hatched or whatever, and the xenomorph was trying to take over Superman's body. You see what I'm saying? Or the egg was, you dig? But see, here's the thing. Superman we talking about. Superman. Supernatural. Super, right? So now, Superman his body was resistant to it, like ours are resistant to this evil spiritual artificial spirit. Like ours are resisting this evil artificial spirit. Like the sapien race period is resisting this artificial spirit. The evil artificial spirit trying to take over our bodies. The sapien race is resisting it and has been resisting it for 6 million years, whether you notice it or not. Did you know, especially according to what Billy Carson put on the Brother 19 Keys channel, did you know we lived 17,000 years of a golden age, way longer than 2024? You know what a golden age is? A time period where we don't even need police officers to protect us. All we got is each other, the soul tribe, the family. And I'm going for a global golden yuga, Iggy Azalea. But here. So yeah, Superman's body, right, was like super dense and super like whatever, the comic books. And the thing is, when Superman got reconnected with the sun, because the thing was able to, according to his story on the short, when Superman he was away from the sun, which is how the Thingamawat's was able to get inside him in the first place. And then once Superman got back to the sun, he started to regain his powers rapidly. Spiritual reawakening, soul fusion, right? He started to regain his powers rapidly. And then what ultimately happened, he just regurgitated the artificial spirit's influence. He just regurgitated the artificial spirit's influence. No, wait, according to the story, he regurgitated that alien that implanted that tried to impregnate itself into the man. You see, because that's what the negative evil spirit is trying to do, impregnate itself into a man. It's all some kind of emasculation at the end of the day. Did you not notice this yet? Not notice that yet? But see, here's the thing though. That story connects with what I'm trying to tell you. And this is another way the N.E.R.D G.E.E.K Foundation, Belief System Pillar 4, can start using whatever they seen growing up at any time period in their lives. If you've seen it on TV, I guarantee you can use it to spiritually reawaken the people. I guarantee you every cartoon you have ever watched in your entire life holds some kind of symbolism that was either depicting something onto us that we didn't need depicted onto us, or some kind of truth in it to let you know what a proper sign is. Let me see if I can make more sense with that statement. If you remember the cartoon Tom and Jerry, there was always this white mouse that would blow up if you touch it a certain way, or if you hurt it a certain way, right? The symbolism in that white mouse from the Tom and Jerry story. Notice it. The symbolism. Now, there was one point where Tom the cat hit the mouse, the white mouse, and it blew up. Took out the entire city almost as if it was a nuclear warhead. Time to do better, huh? Yeah, I know. So I'm talking trash to you. Moving forward. So yeah. But here's the thing. Just like in real life, we are told the enemy is harmless. But then we are also told it is harmful simultaneously, right? So then, the first part, the enemy is harmful, that was the absolute true part, the one you should believe, you see? And then, once Tom the cat hit the white mouse, and it nuked the entire city, but somehow that radio survived. Notice the symbolism? Somehow that radio was still there to broadcast its information or broadcast its influence. And it said the white mouse that just nuked the entire city wasn't dangerous at all. Notice the symbolism? And then what did Tom the cat get up and say? Because somehow he survived the explosion that was right there next to him, but leveled an entire city. He said, "Don't you believe it?" You remember that? Don't you believe it? Yeah, don't believe in lies. because that radio prompter that was talking and saying that the white mouse wasn't going to destroy anything was lying. So don't you believe lies. Symbolism, just an example to the N.E.R.D G.E.E.K Foundation. That's just an example right there. So here, now I'm about to get to the meat and potatoes of what I wanted to talk about. Vegeta. Here is another example, another finite example you can use to help push a spiritual reawakening. What is spiritual reawakening? First of all, what is spiritual? What is spirit? Spiritual, meaning something and/or what is affecting the human spirit or soul, as opposed to material or physical things. Affecting and/or relating to, affecting it or no relating to it, affecting it or relating to it. If you affect the human spirit or soul in some kind of way, you will let people know that they have it in them to draw access and power from. The ability to do something, the ability to serve themselves. Help people reawaken to the service energy in them. People helping people, man. That's what it's all going to be soon. Especially if y'all get more involved in spreading the word that you know you already want to spread anyways. How to spiritually reawaken with spirit. 4 things. The non-physical part of you dorks, which is your seat of emotions and character, the soul. So now here, Vegeta. Why do I want to keep mentioning Vegeta? I want to shout somebody out right quick to let you all know just exactly how much I'm not with the race. The race talk, bro. I'm not. Yeah, I'm all for the melanated people and the melanated people only, because the melanated men, the melanated male millennials globally, meaning any man born from the years 85 to 95, if you black, if you're melanated somewhere on this planet, meaning if you have visible God skin, if you have visible God soul skin, and you're melanin and you're on this planet somewhere, you're going to be responsible soon, because it's just going to hit you like a ton of bricks to help push the liberation of the world. You are the greatest being in existence, melanated man. You don't get it all the way, do you? An intelligent man, an intelligent black man, is the safest thing to be around in reality. An intelligent black man is the safest thing to be around in all reality. Not the most dangerous. An intelligent black man is the safest thing to be around in all reality. We know these things. Just imagine if it was a planet full of them, all focused on one task, ensuring everything remained upright and steady. Like what I'm getting ready to talk about. Ego. What is ego? Ego is our literal 6th sense. Believe whatever you want. Ego is an aspect of the 3rd eye chakra. What do I mean by an aspect of the 3rd eye chakra? It's the 3rd eye chakra sense. See, here's the thing. All of the 7 chakras have senses, or mental faculty senses. All 7 of them do. Look up the Sudara Shara. I just had the name memorized for the 7th one. I just had it. The Sudhara Shara. The Sudhara Shana. The Sudhara Shana. I'll pray that's the right way to say it. I'm going to look at the video again so I can memorize it. The Sudhara Shana is our 7th sense. The Sudhara Shana is our 7th sense. If I'm saying that Hinduism weapon, Vishnu's iconic spinning disc-like weapon, if I am saying that correctly, it's the Sudhara. I'm not going to try it anymore. Here, ego. Vegeta parable. So, the 6th sense, what is it? Ego. Ego is the 6th sense. That's literally what it is. Ego. For what is ego literally defined as? A sense of self-importance. Your 6th sense is self-importance. Your 6th sense is self-importance. Your 6th sense is self-importance, my dear family. To the N.E.R.D G.E.E.K Foundation. Take this parable, man. Take this parable, spin it around and play with it. Now, there's a brother. Like I said, I don't care about race. Geekdom 101. Geekdom 101. I want to say words to you, my good brother. As I said, I don't see you as race. I'm about to turn you all into black folks soon anyway, so I don't really care. I mean, reverse Yakub experiment, paint it red, fit right in. That song, the symbolism behind that. Just think of that stuff for a second. Geekdom 101. Gamer evading everyday knowledge. Or gentleman evading everyday knowledge. You. 101. A gentleman evading everyday knowledge 101. Gentleman evading everyday knowledge dumb 101. Not, whatever. Moving forward. Did you notice around the time the spiritual reawakening truly beget to take its roots, Akira Toriyama was murdered? As I said, if any death happens suddenly at all, like my good brother Kevin Samuels, who was just out of nowhere taken from us, if any death happens like that at all, out of nowhere, it was the oppressive body's reasoning for doing it. The oppressive body's reasoning. Was Akira Toriyama a part of the oppressive body? Honestly, yes, he was. But the thing is, even within the ranks of the oppressive body are people who are against the oppression. Remember, you're trying to turn people against nature. You're trying to turn people against themselves. This is what all of this is. All of this is trying to turn people against themselves, and all trying to turn nature against nature. You see, stop thinking of Mother Nature. Stop thinking of Mother Nature. Think of natural nature. Stop giving nature a gender. It's a power that gives us our abilities to function. It's not a sex. Nature is not a sex. It's a power that gives us our abilities to function, not a sex. We don't have a Mother Nature. We have a natural nature. We don't have a Mother Nature. We have a natural nature. I said we have a Father's nature too, but that's because I'm trying to squash out all y'all beliefs with the father talk. But no. In reality, in actuality, we have a natural nature, not a Mother Nature. And the thing is, the leader of the oppressive body is trying to turn natural nature against natural nature, you see. And this demon has been doing this for quite a while and is not going to stop at all. So everybody needs to get involved in trying to stop it from doing so. How can you? By reawakening the people and or helping them reawaken to realize, hey, listen, you're being played with. Stop allowing it to play with you. Quit being played with. Quit playing with other people's lives. Just an idea. But then people will say, oh, that's your ego getting in the way, right? Geek the 101. Here, I want to mention this right quick there. Sense of self-importance. Yeah, I'm trying to keep myself steady at all times. And I sense the importance of doing this. I sense the self-importance of doing this because myself doesn't need to be unbalanced or imbalanced at any time at all. This is what ego is, Geekdom 101. Now, Geekdom, what am I trying to tell you here? Did you notice the color of Vegeta's hair when he hits that form? Did you notice the frequency color of the third eye chakra? Do you know what red and blue make? Do you know the symbolisms behind what the color red represents and the symbolisms behind what the color blue represents and the symbolisms when those two styles of energy merge and balance out? Did you notice these things? Be a little bit more pissed off about Akira Toriyama's killing, because he was taken from us right around the time when he could have expanded on that Ultra Ego a lot more and made something with Ultra Instinct Goku a lot more too. And then next thing you know, Ego and Instinct, they would have did some kind of ultimate symbolism to reveal to the world who in the hell they really are, It would have been amazing, but yeah. So then they took out the leader of Dragon Ball and replaced them with a bunch of female agendas. And now look at how every character is being emasculated. You see this happening in front of you all. I know you do. Why aren't you doing anything to stop it? Maybe if I just say a few more things, it'll encourage you to do something to stop it. But yeah, to all the nerds and geeks out there, we have been lied to about what ego is. Reality is they just don't want any man alive to have a sense of self-importance, meaning they don't want you to care about yourself, meaning they just want you to remain vulnerable to all things that wish to end you or destroy you or emasculate you completely. They are fighting for equality, remember? They're fighting for equality. What is equality? To summarize it, I play with the word E, quality, energy, quality. They got feminine energy. Very foul, incorrect, and negative feminine energy at that. And did you notice where they get their feminine energy ideas from? We got our masculine idea energies from. Did you know that? So yeah, the longer y'all have all these beliefs about masculine and feminine and all those so-called divine principles there, you ain't never transcending. This devil gonna play with your lives forever. Because that's what a devil does. Attacks and plays and destroys all day long, every day. And y'all know this. This type of information can help you stop it from doing so. Oh man, Brother Geekdom 101. After giving you all this information, and as everybody else who may watch this video, let's see if you could take this into consideration. Remember that Majin Vegeta episode. As I said, man, this is for everyone to get. Everyone to get. Everyone is gonna have to put some kind of foot in or hand in seeing this work. Everybody is, man. Oh my God! Stop the source of all immoral authority from controlling your lives. Here. Remember that Majin Vegeta episode? I will not be distracted from this any longer. I won't. You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a saying will always keep. Yeah, the rest of that. His soul pride. I'm gonna remix everything, man. May this hope. Shalom, shalom, shalom. You are all a very extraordinary race. With a very spectacular soul. May you be strong enough and brave enough and courageous enough to accept this. Until then, unto you all, I will continue to pray. Peace, love, unity, and advancement to you all, my family.